Just a really quick add-on to the test. I just forgot to do the pie chart, so this is just a really small quick one for this. You've got a bunch of figures here. You've got cats, dogs, horses and kids. It's broken up into percentages here. So what we want to do, yours might look like the column chart here. We're going to do a pie chart down here. I'm just going to hold shift down, just draw a circle, and that's going to give me a pie chart. I automatically opens up this window, so I know that the first one is 15. If I tab on my keyboard, I know the next one is 20, tab 5, tab 60. If I hit the tick there, it'll automatically just give me the pie chart. So if I close that guy, and that is going to be here. I've got my colors, what I want to do. All I want to do now, really, really simple. I want to get rid of all the strokes. So this one, come to the stroke, I'm going to delete the stroke so they're all gone. I want to use my colors based on this stuff down here. So I'm going to click on the big one. I'm going to use the eyedropper and click on the green. That's that one. So this one is the smaller one. I on the keyboard would do it. Click on that one for horses, and this one will be I on that one, and this one will be red. So I drop that one. That's it. Okay. I've got some figures here. The way we did this one, we're not going to do this by doing spaces. I've got show hidden characters on here, type show hidden characters, so you can see where all the bits are. It just makes it a bit easier to work. So we don't do them. What we do is we just put in there a physical tab. So there's two parts to doing tabs. You need a tab in there, and you've got to tell the tab where it has to sit. So we're going to select all of that text. The best way to do this is just Command A. We want to open up a tab palette. So Window, Type, Tabs, or Command Shift T would do it. It opens up this thing here. So yours will open like that. So you want a right-hand tab. I'll do a left-hand tab first. You want a left-hand tab and just click anywhere in here, and it will give you a tab. You can click that and move that. If you click too many tabs, it goes all weird, and it will work off the first one. To get rid of a tab, just click on it and drag it down. So this is your tab. That's going to sit about here. Well, we want a right-hand tab. That's blue at the moment, so you can see I want a right-hand tab, which means that because they're uneven numbers, that's all tabs are. Okay, a couple of things to do that. If you want to leave it in the middle of that, you can click on the blue. That's currently selected, that tab. If I click it there, if I click a dot, it'll put a dot in here. If I put an underscore, it'll put an underscore. That's just what it'll leave. You don't need it for this, it's just good to know. Some things that happens is this moves. Oh, there's a siren going on. This moves around. So if you want to now, if you think you're here, if you click there, it's not, if I've got rid of this guy, if I click there, it's going to be right over here. This has to be on top of where it wants to go. And if it moves down to here, or if you move your screens a bit, this little magnet will put it back where it's going to go, and then you can click on these guys and you can move them across to sit where they go. Okay, close that one. The next thing we're going to do is this one. We just want a circle, so we just hold Shift and Option and just draw a circle out from there. I'm going to eyedrop the background. That'll give me a white circle here. Okay, that's one way to do it. Another way to do it, which I've just worked out, so if I copy all that stuff across to here, get rid of this circle, and if I right click on that, and if I say type of graph or data, if I put a 0 in the second one and hit a tick, it gives me a circle. Okay, that's really, really clever, and I didn't know that one, but there's a few catches to that. That's automatically made a compound path and knocked out the middle, which is wonderful. But with this one, say, if I get another one, the reason being when you go to the type, you've got to make sure all your settings are the same as that. So all those aren't checked. So no legend, all, and stack. Because if you change that to ratio and go OK, and if I now click on that one and say data, and if I put a 0 in there and hit tick, it goes weird. So just remember what you've got to do. If you want to punch out the middle, you've just got to make sure that when you right click on it and say type of graph, you've got to copy no legend, all, and stack, and then it does that. Okay, just little things. If you want to turn this into a bar chart, you can right click on that and you can say type, and you can convert that into a column chart, and that will convert into that. Okay, scaling graphs is a bit weird. If you just drew a circle, it automatically puts handles on it. Okay, there's handles there. You can scale up and down, and that's all wonderful. When you click on a graph, it doesn't have the handle, so you can't naturally scale it. You've got to go to the scale tool, which is here. Click out here somewhere, don't let go, and just scale it up and down. Okay, that's what that is. So this one, if you want to scale tool, if you don't hold shift down, it does these ones and goes all weird. So shift will just come in that way. That's it. Okay, that's simple as that. That's just got that. These guys, you can make a legend with these, but they're not very good. You're better off making your own legend, which is this thing here. Okay, cheers.